Hey Jean-Claude, how much do you weigh?
Our man's over here told us that this thing could support 250 pounds.
That's
I'm not
correct.
It says it over here. I'm not 250 pounds, but
In this video, we look at the ins and outs of this Rivian R1T and we take it for a test drive.
For aerodynamics.
wow, that's kind of cool for a pickup truck. I've actually never even seen that.
There's a lot of different things, so check that out. That's for aerodynamics, but come check this. Here too.
Wow.
They thought about everything, so then that way, this bad boy, this is a sports car with a truck body. Yeah. It drives extremely well.
Could you run us through some of the specs on the truck?
Yeah.
Like performance specs, stuff like that? 800
horsepower, 900 pound-feet of torque.
Okay.
You got quad motor, so yeah.
And then what's the size of the battery?
The size of the battery, this is the large pack, and this is going to be 314.
314 miles?
Mm-hmm.
And what is it, like a 100 kilowatt hour battery?
That I'm not quite sure,
okay,
and I
sure.
don't want to give you the wrong answer.
You're good.
I can look into
it's probably online. We could probably find it.
Yeah.
But wow, I mean, honestly, like the finish is pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
The paint is like pretty flawless. You know, it's like to come out with like a new paint style in like the automotive industry, I feel like it's pretty hard. That's why I had to wrap my car, because like Tesla has like really basic colors.
What color did you initially have?
Black.
Okay.
But like I saw Rivian, they have this one. There's like a chalk gray that I just recently saw. And
limestone?
Maybe limestone, that's what it was.
Yep.
And then just like the other colors, that even that yellow, you know, it's like, it's not some basic yellow, it's just super unique. And so
it's very vibrant, doesn't stick out too much.
Yeah. But man, that spoiler is really like, is doing it for me right now.
Yeah. Wait till you drive it.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Hey Jean-Claude, how much do you weigh?
Our man's over here told us that this thing could support 250 pounds.
That's
I'm not
correct.
It says it over here. I'm not 250 pounds, but I weigh a lot.
How much do you weigh?
I don't know, like 200, but this thing didn't even flex at all. So that's actually really impressive for like a piece that has like only one sort of hinge mechanism thing over here.
And what's really cool is if you guys have racks up here, it's easier access for you now.
That's true.
This is multi-usage, so yeah, you can access the roof, but check this out. If you guys go to the beach, you want to change your shoes, or you say you go on hiking, you can use this as a, you know, a chair too. It's multi-usage.
Yeah. So from an engineering standpoint, this is actually like really impressive because it serves multiple functions. It's aesthetically really nice, and they sort of make use of like all the space. Like this could have just been dead space, or maybe they could have just made more space for like this the flatbed area, but you know, this is like more usable because it's enclosed. You could put like your personal belongings in there. It's secure, so that's like really cool.
Just make sure you stay fit and eat healthy so you don't pass 250.
Yeah, that'll be a problem for sure. But
now check this out, guys. If you guys are going on a road trip or anything and you guys have like storage inside here,
yeah,
you can actually access it from up here. So watch this.
Damn.
Check this out. Look at my hand. Through there.
Film down here. That's crazy. So there's an access port from the cab all the way to this little storage area, which I don't think I've ever even seen in a truck. You should go film in there and check it out. That's actually really cool. So you don't even have to leave the truck to access this area. Wow.
And then there's outlets here, right? That's correct. You got outlets. And remember, so you got a 12 volt right here. Okay. And then remember I told you, if for some reason someone gets stuck inside, I don't know how, but if they did, this will glow in the dark. Okay, it will light up actually. Yeah. And you click on it, and then that way you can get yourself out. And that's in the front, in the back, and then the gear tunnel as well.
Wow.
Okay. So they did think of everything.
So you could fit like maybe 20 bodies, but just make sure.
Yeah.
No, I didn't say that.
It's implied. No. But what about in the bed? What kind of charging capabilities do you have?
So over here, I press the glass to unlock it.
For sure. Wow.
Power tunnel cover.
So cool.
You got your air compressor over here.
That's sick. So there's an onboard air compressor, which I don't think any truck really comes with from factory, right? No, it's always an aftermarket thing.
To show you, it's right in here too.
Oh crap.
Yeah.
Okay. So where's the actual tank? Is it the tank for the air compressor? Is it somewhere back here?
I believe it's somewhere back
here. Okay, for sure.
And so we were talking about charging.
Yeah.
You got your outlets right over here.
Wow. 110. So you got a 110 outlets over here. You got air compressor over there, which would be super useful for like airing up and down your tires, like when you're doing off-roading or like You got tire problems, you know.
Yep.
I'd be having tire problems, so this would be a good backup truck for that.
So speaking about tires, that air compressor hose reaches all 4 tires.
That's incredible.
And what's cool is it's not just for tires too. It's like, say you guys are gonna go play basketball, volleyball, or you guys want to pump up your bikes, you can use that same hose for your daily items as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So you don't even have to go to a gas station anymore, because I know I had to stop at one the other day because I had a low tire. You know, it's like I don't have to be going to a gas station anymore, but with this you really don't have to go to a gas station. But
and then we're trying to find a working one at a gas station.
oh, that's true. A lot of times they just broken. But yeah, I mean, just look at the interior build quality. All the materials, the finishes are super nice. But honestly, one of the things I like the most is just that fitment with the tires. Like, it fills up the entire wheel well. You'd be looking at mine's like monster trucking over there. But with the adjustable ride and all that kind of stuff, it just like looks really clean.
And you're talking about the interior. I just wanted to mention to you guys, these are vegan leather seats. Okay. So, you know, they're eco-friendly, but additionally, it's easy to clean.
Yeah.
And this is sustainably sourced wood as well.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
How you open the middle thing?
This guy right over here?
Yeah.
So don't mind my mess. This is kind of like my office for today, so I have a bunch of paperwork in there.
Okay.
But this button's right over here. Check this out, guys. Look how deep this is. My hydro flask was in there.
Nice.
Wow. My Tesla can't do that. But what about, I heard there's a portable speaker.
Yeah. So
let's check that out. And it comes standard with every Rivian?
It comes standard. And what's really cool is that when you put it back inside, it charges.
Wow.
And when you put it, when you put your car in drive, this will lock in place. That's the safety feature. So let's say you guys, something happened, you guys have to brake really hard. This is going to be locked in place.
Wow. So, can I feel it? See how this feels legit. This actually feels really legit.
It bumps.
Wow. Wow.
Got a flashlight right here.
Yeah.
Same thing too. When you put it back in, it charges.
Wow. That's like Rolls Royce right there, except who's going to use an umbrella, you know? I'd much rather have a flashlight.
I guess it turns on with this button right here.
Yeah.
And lastly, before we go on the drive, I want to show you guys. So I showed you what my hydro flask was.
Yeah.
But what's really cool, and I think it's aesthetically pleasing, is the cup holders.
Yeah.
Kind of hidden. You just press right over here. Comes out.
There it is.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm going to show you guys one more time. Just like that.
See, this is engineering at its finest. Like, they could put everything in a super like compact space, but everything's super functional. Everything in this car has a purpose, like everything. So that's like really cool.
All right, you guys ready for some
drives? Yeah, let's do a test drive.
Let me help you in, okay?
Yeah. Help me in with the...
He's gonna carry you in.
So go ahead and get yourself acclimated. I'm gonna come around and I'm gonna help you with the steering wheel and side mirrors, okay?
Okay.
Let me help you in as well.
Oh, thanks, man.
How tall are you?
6'5".
6'5".
Yeah.
Let's see how you look inside.
So guys, I'm like pretty tall. This dude got the seat all the way back, but I still feel really comfortable back here.
Yeah.
And even like, I got inches on me for like the roof space, which is really cool because my head always be hitting the ceiling. So it feels super spacious in here.
All right, John. So real quick, ideally, if this was your car, your name will be right here where it says factory. So go ahead and click on your name. Go ahead and click on steering wheel.
Yeah.
Now go ahead and utilize these scroll wheels to make any necessary adjustments. The prompt is right in front of you, so that right one will go ahead and change the height. That other one over there will change the reach. Gotcha. And what's cool is that you can save driver profile. So if you're sharing this car with anyone and they're jumping in, all they have to do is click on their name. All the adjustments that you're doing right now will go ahead and automatically change.
Nice, nice. Yeah, and the steering wheel feels pretty comfortable. It's a nice material. Some steering wheels aren't that nice to grip, but this is good.
So go ahead and click on side mirrors.
There we go.
And then utilize the same scroll wheels.
Exactly like Tesla, pretty much.
If you want the mirrors to go left and right, you can utilize the buttons on each side of the scroll wheel.
Okay, nice.
This is completely off topic, but you get free EA charging with this car?
So for your first year, you get Rivian membership for free. Okay. And with that, you will get free charging.
Okay.
So go ahead and click remember. Now, have you driven a EV before?
Yeah.
So you're probably familiar with regenerative braking.
Right.
Real quick, this is our drive stalk. Pulling it all the way down puts it in drive. All the way up is in reverse. And then this guy right over here is park. Okay.
Right.
Now I know it's kind of warm, so let's go ahead and adjust our HVAC system. This is your HVAC. This is how you turn it on. What's really cool is if you want to change the flow direction, you can move it all digital.
Oh, nice.
Okay, we have seated chillers, which is going to be a part of your adventure package as well. You want to go ahead and test that out?
Yeah.
And what's really cool is they have different levels. Like for me personally, I like level 1. So if you want to change yours later, you can. It's this icon right over here.
Gotcha.
But whenever you're ready, let's go for a drive.
Let's go.
Seatbelts on.
All right, so let's turn on the turn signal. And right now, I'm not pressing the gas, but it's on drive. It's not going. So it's on hold mode, right? So if I press the brake again, is it off hold? I know Mercedes is like that.
All you gotta do is just go ahead and put on the accelerator and that hold will come off. What's really cool too is with our regenerative braking, you really don't have to use our brakes at all. So when you pull up to a stop sign, when you let go of the accelerator, when this guy comes to a complete stop on its own, that hold will eventually come on by itself.
But on drive, it's always gonna default to hold. It doesn't go a couple miles per hour on drive mode without pressing the gas.
Are you saying will it coast?
Yeah.
It'll coast very little. The regen is very aggressive. It's gonna kick in right away.
I see.
So it's not gonna be abrupt. It's gonna be very smooth. There's a stop sign right over here. There's no one behind us, so go ahead and practice that regen. So watch. Go ahead and pull up to the stop sign.
So I didn't press the brake at all, but it stopped immediately.
That regen's really strong. Like compared to my Tesla, damn. But it's probably because that's 4 motors, right?
That is correct. 4 motors, and this is a big boy. This is 7,700, right under 8,000 pounds. Man. But you guys can share your opinion with me. What do you guys think about that? Did you guys think it was smooth? Did you feel like it was kind of jerky?
It's going real smooth right now.
Yeah, I think the regen's smooth, but you could definitely tell there's 4 motors that are regenning, I guess you could say. So.
And what's cool too is you can say that it's true one pedal driving.
That's true. You'll never need a train.
Yeah, I haven't pressed that brake once.
Check this out. That H is gonna come on. That brake hold, boom, and you didn't even do anything.
Damn.
That's cool.
So he thinks he has a cool truck, but he doesn't have a Rivian.
That's true. He was looking. Who doesn't look at this truck though?
Now real quick, I know you're driving, so I don't want to distract you too much, but this is our infotainment. Okay. Navigation is right over here. What's really cool is this is extremely driver friendly. So let's say we are going to REI. When I click start, and if I wanted to go to somewhere else, right in front of John is his GPS still.
Okay. Nice. But I think I'm gonna go loop around.
So on test drives, do you ever have people trying to like off-road this thing in the limited amount of time they have?
Not really, just because there is no off-road course that are close by.
Well, what if someone did live by one? Have you not done one of those yet?
I haven't had the opportunity.
Yeah. Well, you got people gunning it and stuff in this truck too?
Yeah, but I gotta, we gotta obey the speed limits.
Yeah.
But we have fun. We have fun.
Yeah. I'll say from back here, the ride is super comfortable.
Guys, it's a Saturday, so we're not driving fast by a school zone, okay? There's no school today.
But no, there's a lot of people, you guys are familiar with EVs, but there's a lot of people that are not familiar with EVs, and they're not used to that instant torque. Right. When they're driving this truck, they're like, they're blown. Wow. They're blown.
Should we feel it right now?
Yeah, a little bit.
All right, let's feel this.
Oh my god.
I didn't press all the way too.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah,
I was watching.
I didn't press all the way. Yeah. Just to be safe. Even though it's a Saturday, we're still by a school, so just being safe here. So,
yeah, so honestly, that felt like a Performance 3 right there. Which is kind of impressive for 7,700 pounds.
So I didn't press
big boy.
Yeah.
And I didn't just press the brake, and we're not doing a rolling stop, so we won't get a ticket. Because I'm not pressing the brake at all, and it stops on its own. And it's not doing a rolling stop like most cars would. So.
What do you think so far?
I like it, yeah. It's real smooth.
It's a beautiful piece of machine, huh?
Right, yeah.
It's a sports car and a truck.
Yeah.
And then there's different modes, right? You could lift and raise the suspension.
So you can do it while driving too, but there is a threshold. For example, if you're driving really fast on a freeway, it's not going to allow you to adjust, and it'll tell you too. But check this out. We'll go somewhere so we can actually feel it. There's cars coming right now, but at the next stop sign, I'll show you, so that way you guys can feel it.
Right.
But real quick, all-purpose is kind of essentially like your daily driver. Sport will lower your suspension and make your ride from soft to stiff. with that being said, you're gonna notice that it might be a little bit bumpier because sport ideally is meant for, like, you know, the track or nice paved roads. Conserve is cool because you guys know you guys have quad motor, right?
Yeah.
If you guys are doing long distance and you guys are concerned about your miles, your range, what's really cool is if you don't care too much about having a lot of power, you can make this quad into a dual motor. So watch, I'm gonna put it on dual motor right now, and if you guys are wondering which motors they are, they're gonna be the two front, so kind of like a front wheel drive, and then you're gonna save miles that way.
That's interesting how it defaults to front wheel drive versus rear. Wow.
And then off-road will obviously raise your ride height, but it will also desensitize your accelerator to cap you out at either a maximum speed of 20 or 35. And I say either because there's different modes, there's different sub-modes within off-road.
Right.
And what's cool about that is that's for control. So say you're going off-roading and you accidentally floor it, you're not going to take off because your maximum speed is 20 or 35. And then towing is for towing.
Wow, nice. Yeah, I'm in love with the air suspension on this truck.
Yeah, wait until we stop so that way you guys can feel it. I love it. I love putting it on low too so it looks slam.
I love that look.
Yep.
I love that.
That's
So something that we can do later is we'll put it on low so that way, one, it's easier to get out. And then two, when you guys swap, you can see how it looks low.
Wow.
we could swap right now.
Yeah, so check this out. We'll put it on low. So when it's blinking, that means it's in the process of it's changing. When it's solid, that means it's finalized. So you see how it's solid now?
Well, it dropped pretty fast.
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
Dropping goes a lot faster than going up.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So watch. Let's see how it looks slam.
Was it slam when you pulled up?
It was on standard.
Oh, dang.
I'll go one more. Watch this. See it changing?
Yeah. Wow.
So that is the lowest mode, but it's on sport mode.
So that's the lowest mode right there, but it's on sport mode. That's crazy. Could you put it to the highest mode?
So I'm gonna put it on the highest because to put it on the highest, you have to put it on off-road.
Okay.
But I'll put it in all-purpose high right now.
Wow. That's insane. Wow. What you think about that? My first impressions is the steering's like really like soft, like super comfortable. Like my Tesla, it's like really stiff. So it really feels like a sports car, but with this car, it's like, it's more comfortable than anything. I'm sure there's like a bunch of modes, like sport modes and stuff, so maybe it'll stiffen up the steering, but so far, just like, I feel like I'm riding on a cloud, you know? You know, it's like, I ain't been in a Rolls Royce yet, but this is like what it feels like, I guess. But yeah, the regen braking is like super smooth. I honestly want to say the regen braking on my car is like kicks you back, like it's a little too strong.
Yeah.
And this is like 7,700 pounds, so the fact that it's very fluid, and it doesn't like make my head hit the seat and stuff. Like sometimes I'll have passengers in my car who like don't really like the regen braking. They find it to be like uncomfortable and stuff like that. I know that can be sort of be adjusted, but on this car, super smooth.
And
I love
standard. So if you want, there is
that's cool.
high too. If you want to go ahead and test that out, we can test that out. You can tell me which one you like, and I'll go ahead and I'll change it back to your preference.
For sure. Yeah, also the ventilated seats, I don't even know who turned that on, but that feels so nice.
Especially in Southern California, huh?
Yeah, wow. A truck shouldn't be able to do that, man. That's not right. That's messed up.
It doesn't feel like when you're in a truck inside, huh?
No, it doesn't. And like for me, I love trucks, but there's no, I mean, unless you get like a Ram TRX, but I don't want to spend $200 in gas every 2 days. So this one being so eco-friendly, all the materials in this car being eco-friendly, it's like, it's everything you really want in an electric truck. The visibility out of all the windows is incredible. I know my car like slants down a lot, so sometimes, like, not gonna lie, I'll be at a traffic light, I can't really see because I'm tall. But no, this car was built for tall people. Like, yeah, I'm 6'5", just about. Super comfortable, so lots of leg room. The ventilated seats, again, I really like that. My car don't have that. Just the sound of the clicker, left and right, whatever. It's super pleasing, super subtle, super relaxed. Like on other cars, it'll be super annoying, which I could understand why, because you don't want to be having it on all the time. You always see those people on the street with the clicker on and they're not even moving. But nah, this truck, wow.
Let's play some music, see how the speakers sound.
Yeah, I guess you got some tunes.
So right now we are on tune-in radio. If you guys want to connect your Bluetooth later, we can.
Wow.
That bass is kicking.
It is.
Now you can change your volume right here if there's a passenger sitting right next to you.
Wow.
Or you can use that scroll wheel to the left.
Wow. I really love this screen,
speakers.
man.
19 speakers, guys.
19 speakers, and what's really cool is if you got Spotify, you
Yeah.
can log in on Spotify.
Wow.
It's aesthetically pleasing. If you don't have Spotify, we do have Bluetooth. You can connect to your Bluetooth. And we have regular radio as well. And then this is how you change your equalizer right over here.
Wow. Yeah, the sound system on this car is definitely very sophisticated, and they definitely spend a lot of time on that, I could tell. But I was gonna say, I love the dual screens. Like my Model 3 just has one big screen over here, and it's functional, but just having a display here and there just makes it even more functional. And
Driver friendly.
driver friendly. I like being able to look at my speed and a map like here versus here. Sometimes it could be like a little inconvenient. But man, it's set up just right, you know? I feel like if you would have put even a bigger screen here, I don't know if it would have been the same. Might sound kind of dumb because that's the direction we're headed. You look at like those new Benz and stuff, just it's a massive screen everywhere, but man. Yeah, the steering is super nice. So what do these start at now after the price increase?
So they start around, I believe, 67,000, and that is for a dual motor.
That's not bad. And what about a quad motor like this? How much is that
It's going to
going
be
for?
about $6,000 more.
Oh, that's not bad. Wow. Yeah, guys. So the regen braking, we have it set on high right now, right? It's super smooth. Like I don't even think I touched a brake yet. I'm not even lying.
True one pedal driving.
Wow. The acceleration is also so smooth, which is pretty common with like most EVs, but a 7,700 pound truck shouldn't be doing this. Defying all the laws of physics. And yeah, like we haven't went over a lot of bumps yet, but this truck takes it like a champ. Like we're gonna head over this speed bump. Yeah, we got it. We're doing 30 miles an hour. Like nothing.
Didn't feel it.
Did we go over a bump? I don't even know. Here, we got another bump, 30 miles an hour. Like nothing.
And what's cool with off-roading too is, you know, this quad motor, right?
Yeah.
So each wheel can kind of act on its own. So what I'm trying to get at is, if you get stuck off-roading, if a wheel ever loses traction,
Yeah.
this guy kind of have like a brain of its own. It'll redistribute power to the wheel that needs it the most.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah. So off-roading is kind of easier.
Yeah. Man, this truck feels so nice, guys. Y'all gotta get one if you're looking for a pickup truck. I mean, this is it.
Can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong. You're not burning a ton of gas with a Ram TRX or a Ford Raptor, and I think those trucks are more expensive than this one, and this one gives you a lot more, I feel. Yeah.